And I see often, do you have headphones on? If you do, you might have to disconnect it from the computer. All right. Okay. All right. So can someone else help us out? What new information, Ms. Valea? What new information do we know about the writer from this line? What new information do we know about the writer from this line?
We know that he didn't see farmhouse near him.
Okay. What about like who he is? Like now, what do we know about him now from this line? What do we know about him? Like who he is based off that stanza. What do we know about him? Who he is as a person. You're a student because you're in school. So what do we know about him? He has a horse. What do we know about him now?
He's a farmer.
He might be a farmer. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with Valea. Give me a thumbs down if you don't agree with Valea. Dreamers, give me a thumbs up. Derek is giving me a sideways. Kimara's giving me a thumbs up. Derek, why do you not agree with Valea? Why are you?
I agree, but I don't fully agree because, we don't get no real details that he was a farmer. We just know that his horse lives inside a farmhouse.
Okay. All right. So what is the poem help on your whiteboard? You can use this. What is the poet helping us imagine here? On your whiteboard, go ahead and draw that. What is the poet helping us imagine here? And what senses is he activating? Which one of our touch, taste, smell, senses, which of our 5 senses is he helping us see here? Helping us use here. So first on your whiteboard, draw what you think you're imagining as you're reading, as you see that stanza. Draw what you can imagine with that, and what senses is he using to help you see that. See, Derek is writing, so is Valea. Again, on our whiteboard, we're drawing what we see based off that stanza. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. What are you seeing from that stanza, and what sense is the poet helping us activate? And when you're done, go ahead and show it to me. See, Anthony just capping his marker, so I know he's getting ready to draw. He said, look like he's drawing. Again, what do you see? Carter, we're drawing what we seen based off reading that stanza. What are we seeing? Imaj, we're drawing what we seen as we read that stanza. And again, once you're finished drawing, just go ahead and hold it up in the camera. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. I see Derek's holding his up. Push it just a little bit closer to the camera so I can see it really nicely. See a horse in a lake. If you want to come off mute, and you can actually describe it to us what you wrote. You want to come what you drew.
I don't have a pencil.
That's why we're using our whiteboard. That's why we're using our whiteboards and our markers, Imaj.
So, I drew a frozen lake. The horse is almost in the woods.
Okay.
In stanza 2, they say, between the lake and the woods, there was the horse,
I like how you showed evidence. I like how you told me exactly what line or what stanza that you found that in. Anybody else finished drawing and would like to share? Esau, you can go ahead and come off mute.
So, what helped me
Stanza 2, right? But line. That's stanza 2, but what line? Line 1, right?
And it would help me imagine it the late one. But it wasn't stanza 2 and line 3. It helped me imagine it the lake in the woods.
That helped so stanza 2, line 3 help you imagine the lake in the woods. Awesome. And what sense was activated? We know, what are our 5 senses? If somebody come tell us what our 5 senses are. Carter, can you come up and tell us what our 5 senses are?
Our 5 senses is ears, eyes, mouth, and nose.
Right, so hear, taste, touch, smell. So which one is activated as we drew out what we saw? What senses were we using? What sense did we use? I heard a lot from you, Isak. Let me hear from somebody else, Myasia. What sense is being used when we were able to visualize and draw it out? What sense was being used? Don't forget to unmute yourself. All right, can someone help Myasia out? Who can help Myasia out, Miss Akira? Akira, what sense was being used as we were able to visualize the poem and then actually write it out? What sense was being used? Our friend Carter said our senses are touch, taste, smell, and hearing. So what sense was being used as we were able to visualize our poem and actually draw it out?